The victims say their 3 iPhones were stolen along with credit cards. That's when they used their smartphone to outsmart the suspect by using a tracking device that tracked the suspect here. 20 blocks away at this Crystal Beach hotel behind me, police say that's when they heard the cell phone ringing in the suspect's pocket. Now, this program may have a hard time taking off once it hits turbulence from some locals in Somerset County. According to the Federal Highway Administration, about 18,000 infrastructures are outdated. Another 64,000 bridges need repairs. Instead of driving with just one person in the car, they're carpooling, but that's not stopping thousands of cars. You may want to bring extra coins when parking in Ocean City. He says 3 horses died from old age, but the other 2 were found dead. Karen, if it sounds like deja vu all over again, that's because it is. Karina, that's right. 25 feet is the magic number. Take a live look at Ocean Downs. Representatives from Ocean Downs tell me despite what's happening in Delaware, they don't plan on changing a number of harness races this year. Reporting live at Chopper 16 over Ocean Downs, I'm Denise Sawyer. Steve, firefighters responded to that fatal car accident not knowing that it was one of their own. Saving a life is the goal, but losing one, in their words, is simply unbearable. These firefighters responded to what was believed to be just another call.
We run calls and you have incidents, but you don't know the person necessarily.
But Fire Chief Assistant Paul Sweaterbeck says this was not an ordinary call.
Obviously, you realize, hey, this could have been anybody. Could have been my child, anybody else's child.
19-year-old Michael Riggenbach, 18-year-old Corey Paxagno, and 18-year-old Harrison Smith, who you see on your screen, were killed in a head-on collision, including one of his own.
It's a tragedy in your own family.
19-year-old Tyler Elzy.
This was Tyler's locker. 350 some hours worth of training in a year and a half. That's as a volunteer.
Here's a look at the horrific car crash from Chopper 16. The accident happened late Wednesday afternoon on Cox Neck Road in Chester.
The complete front was smashed in.
As families and friends tried to piece their lives together, you can still see pieces of debris from the accident.
It's a very close-knit neighborhood, and so when one hurt, we all hurt.
I graduated with them. You graduate with these people and you don't expect them to be gone, not even a year.
Samantha Furran is wearing her class shirt, and look who signed it.
He's just Elzy.
Now, memory of the 4 boys in a black fabric draped in front of this empty locker where Elzy's gear used to be is what families and friends are holding on to. Elsie's brother told me all 4 boys were best friends. Now that brother would not hear the laughter of those 4 young men. A candlelight vigil will be held tonight at 8 at Kent Island High School. We'll be there and have more on this healing process that's underway tonight in Queen Anne's County. Piles of scorched debris, siding melted off the walls, and a gaping hole. That's what William Justice found Sunday morning.
We were watching a movie when my dad heard kind of like a boom.
The 10-year-old lives just a block from what police are calling a possible arson.
He saw lights near the a bright light near here, and he said fire.
This vacant home went up in flames on Saturday night around 10 p.m. I'm standing in the area where police say the fire may have started, and as you can see by this debris I'm holding, everything is torched. Neighbors say the home was a hot commodity.
They're selling it for about $250,000.
It was a real neat house. Somebody could have bought it.
And Philip Reed was trying to do exactly that.
My mother was the last one here living. She moved back to Philadelphia, and the house has been up for sale, since that time.
But now Reed says it might not be worth the buy.
Now, in this shape, probably not. The fire damage, it looks like it's pretty extensive, so probably not something that I would do now.
Virginia State Police have not labeled this fire as an arson, but they are still on the hot trail for any leads in a string of Accomack fires.
It's just kind of creepy having a guy setting fires around Accomack County and stuff.
Little William says he's scared and hopes the arsonist is caught before someone gets hurt. Reporting in Accomack County, Denise Sawyer, WBOC News, Melfa.